top. Okay, we have introductions. Okay, what are the topics like history of Android and different versions in Android, DVM, packaging, and in APK, and all of the few of things that we will be going through about introduction about the Android. Now, nextly, I will be concentrating on the managers, or you can say the framework, okay, where you will be able to understand all the different types of managers, resource management, package management, Windows management. Of course, I won't be taking this topic separately, okay, because I want to use them in a point of view of real time. Okay, so in whatever the topics that we are going to discuss, in those topics I will be involving them. Okay, nextly we will be having building projects, okay, or you can say building blocks that you will be using regularly in every project, okay, that you will be working on. Okay, so that's the kind of intents. You have services, broadcast receivers, activities, and all those things. Okay, so yes, you will have to use this thing for a regular development of any single project that you're working on. So my main concentration would be to deliver these topics. Okay, the reason, of course, they are getting used regularly, so you should be perfect in from top till end of it. Okay. Nextly, we have different types of widgets I will be going through, like images, buttons, custom views, and more of other things. Okay, so that we can understand them and we can implement them. Okay, with different types of layouts. So, what is the functionality of each layout? How does it work? And how to improvise yourself in using what layout and what time. Okay, so because there are many layouts, like if you go with iOS Mac development, okay, you just got restricted only with one layout, that is a constraint layout. But in Android we have multiple layouts, so yes, each layout has its own functionality, each widget has its own functionality. Okay, so we will be going in depth of all of them. Okay, not exactly all of them, yes, but few of them. Rest you will be working by yourself. That will be an assignment from my side. Okay, related to that topic, whatever topic I will be giving. Okay, so to the particular widget, okay, if there is another widget which is similar with the coding standard and stuff, okay, that will be your assignment. Okay, so even if you are not able to do that, okay, we'll go get into your system and then we will see what to be done and what not to be done. Okay, next we have different types of storages: file storage, shared preference, SQLite, and content providers. So we will be going through all of them, okay, in step by step, so that we can understand them and we can implement them, okay, practically. Okay, now each data storage option has its own functionality and its own importance and its own preference. So we will need to understand all of them and we will implement them practically more of. Next, we have different types of tools that you use it for testing purpose, okay, and to take the output and view error consoles. So we will be going to DDMS, ADB, hierarchical view, and logcat. Okay, and we'll understand and we'll go with different library testing libraries as well, so that we will also write some JUnit test cases. Okay, so that you will be much more implementing. Look, when it comes to development, okay, there are many things that you need to take care of. Am I right? So like a requirement, okay, like we have requirements. Then after getting the requirement, okay, design, okay, then implementing the design, okay, by using code, okay, or you can say by using coding. Okay, that would be, like we have Java, or if you would like to go with, we also have a Kotlin. That's a new language. Okay, so it's all your call. So implementing that design, okay, pardon me with the spellings. Now, uh, yeah, this is the main thing. Nextly, after that doing the design or writing the code, what we need to do, we need to do the testing. Okay, so how to perform the testing? It's not just about the testing on of a single device, because we have multiple mobile phones of Android, right? So how are we going to test it? Okay, version testing. Okay, based on different versions, how do we test it and how to perform the task? What is the testing and how it works? So we have a JUnit testing as well. Of course, I won't be getting into much of depth, guys, to be very precise. Okay, it's just an overview because it's not your job to work on this testing or or designs or requirement. Okay, mainly our job would be to implement the code, implement the design. Okay, like you can see, that will be our third stage. Okay, not just that, if you guys work on any project, so I'll also teach you how to publish that particular project, okay, in Google Play Store. Okay, so these are the main key roles. Look, as a responsible person, okay, we will be working on all this things, okay, related to Android, like you can say from scratch, how to get a project, or if you are speaking with someone, what requirements need to take so that you get a proper output on your project. So yes, we will be understanding the step one, that would be our requirements. Second, okay, after getting the requirements, how to design it, what are the things that you need to make sure, okay, and how to work on it. Okay, that would be design part. Then we will be going with the implementation part. Okay, like what coding standard, what designing, okay, like UI UX, what is the flow of the application need to be checked. And after doing the code, we need to make sure that is the code working properly or not. Okay, and these are the main things that we basically concentrate to. Yes, we will be going with all these things as well, to be very precise. Okay, now, so that I want you to be from start till end, you should be all rounder. Okay, now the reason why I want you to be all rounder is, okay, not just this one, we will also be learning one more thing, that to develop your own web service. Okay, mm, develop our own web services using PHP. Okay, so I'll also be teaching you. We will also be working with MySQL. Okay, okay, I'll also be teaching you how to work with PHP admin. Okay, so PHP related MySQL and how to work with it and what are the importance of it. Okay, you can say some web tools as well we will be going through, like we have NetBeans. Okay, and we will also be working with XAMPP server. Okay, so I will also be teaching you how to write it down and how to implement that. Okay, so what will happen is, if you keep all those things in your profile, boss, I can do this, I can do that, and if you just show it in your profile, okay, there are a lot of possibilities than like other developers, okay, to get a job or get improvised by yourself. Like, look, many of the people are familiar with this implementation and designing at the stage. Okay, few of them are good with only these two things, few of them are good with only these two things, but it's very hard to find people who are also familiar and have a knowledge of web services as well. Not just that, they also have how to gather the requirements, design and stuff. So no matter which any company you are going to work with, if they find you are an all-rounder, okay, there are possibilities of you to be at a higher priority for getting selected in any company. Okay, so yes, we will be going from the start till end, okay, step by step, okay, so that, okay, you get perfect, and we also do many more other things, not just these things. Okay, my main concentration would be, okay, to deliver a real-time project to you guys. Okay, okay, so that you can work on it and you can implement them. And as I said you, we will also be going with some assignments. Okay, some assignments. So if you complete, that's the if word, the two in double quotes. Okay, if you want, if you can also keep in the bold character. If you work on the assignments, whatever I give. Okay, so if there are any real-time projects which I get in my hand, okay, so I can give you any task, okay, related to real-time project that I'm working on. Okay, so even if you want, you can also, you can say, as you know, I've worked on this project, okay, and you can show it off. I don't even mind for that, to be very precise. So yes, we have this the main key thing, okay, so that you also get an assistant, like you get mentored by me on a real-time project, how it works, what is the importance of it, and how to get connected, to be very precise. Am I clear? So these are the main few things that I'll be concentrating start till end. Okay, so you can improvise yourself and you can work on things accordingly. Okay, yes. Now coming back to the course content, that would be, we will also be going with some Google APIs, like tracking on maps, okay, pointing a marker, and some other stuff we will be doing. We'll also be working on some of the thread concepts, okay, where we can control our application, okay, and we can perform some operations. We have different types of parsings: SAT, DOM, full parsing, XML parsing. Yes, currently no one is using them, okay, but if you let me know, okay, I can take these topics. I feel that they are not necessary, okay, but still, no, at the moment, okay, we might go on this one. Okay, next we have JSON parsing, okay, JavaScript object notation, nothing but, as I said you, okay, we will be learning how to develop the REST APIs, right? So these are the main things that I will be concentrating. Okay, we will also be learning how to develop your own JSON, okay, using PHP. Okay, so yes, after that, developing, not just developing, we will also learn how to retrieve that those values in your application as a point. So we will also be going with this structure. Okay, we'll be using JSON parsing. Followed by that, as I said, we'll also be working with some libraries. That would be Volley library, Picasso, and Grid library. Each library has its own functionality and methods and implementations. Much more simpler to work with and easy to code. So we will also be going with this. And as I said you, we have a real-time project in our sessions. Okay, so based on few topics, okay, in the sessions, like you can say cart view, recycler view, okay, vector drawables and material design concepts we will be going through. Okay, now when it comes to cart view, recycler view, if you keep this thing in your profile as a fresher or an experienced person, okay, because now and then every project that you're working in the industry or in the IT field related to Android, they are only working with recycler view and cart view. Okay, so you need to understand this topic. Yes, no one delivers this one, but I'm delivering you in a much more simpler and a better way, so that, okay, you can, as I said, you can improvise yourself. Okay, and you should have a priority of getting selected in any what do we say, interviews. Next, we coming to the authentications, we will be going with the Google sign up. We will be linking our account or you can say our application with Google page or Gmail account, whatever you say, and we will learn how to take out our SHA-1 key to our application, to our Android Studio, and then we will be also working with some implementations in depth. Okay, yes, I cannot say all of them. If I more of concentrate more of practically, that will be a better option. Okay, the reason, then you will understand those things, because today you don't know anything about what is it and how it works. Tomorrow you will have a knowledge about it, how it works, and what are the things that you need to concentrate on. So yes, we will also be going through these are the topics, and in add-ons there are a few things that I might have missed in this content that are like fragments we have. Okay, like we have WhatsApp application, right? So that's developed on fragments. Okay, so I'll be working with fragments. My main concentration would be fragments. Okay, and few activities and intents and fragments. Yes, that topic I'll try to deliver more than one example or two examples. Okay, so that you understand till the core of it and you implement those things. That should be implementation, because more of in any project that you are working now and then they use only fragments. Okay, so yes, you also need to understand that and implement that. So we will be learning that thing for sure. Okay, and there are a few more other topics that I have not placed over here. So during the sessions, okay, we will be calling them and we'll be working on those topics. Okay. Now, coming to one more point, yes, I will also be giving my own material of Android, okay, that you can go through. Okay, so Android material will be given from my side so that you can work on it and you can implement those things more of practically. Okay, now I hope things are very clear. Now, yes, I want you to install in your Android Studio, like first thing, download and work, set the path for JDK8 and Android Studio we got. So make sure you download the version 2.3.3, okay, where we can work on Java, and I'll also make you work on Kotlin in the same version only. You don't need to download a separate version. If you want to work separately on Kotlin, then you can download Android Studio 3.0.0, 3.0.0, okay, where you only work with Kotlin. Okay, so I don't want to just concentrate on Kotlin. I want you also to concentrate on Java as well, because you must be familiar with Java but may not be to Kotlin. So we will be going one by one. So this is very important. Okay, so these are the main things that you need to make sure that you do it, because look, my way of working or delivering you will be more of practical. Okay, I hope like you want to be a developer. Okay, so a developer needs more of practical stuff rather than of theoretical. It's not like I won't be giving a theory stuff. I want you to keep a pen and paper or a book every time with you in the sessions. Okay, so whenever I want to deliver some points, okay, I'll be delivering you and make sure you write it down. Okay, if you don't write, I won't bother, because this is not like spoon feeding or something. If you can keep things in your mind, that's very good. Okay, but it's for your betterment. If you do and write more of things in your notes or stuff, so that will be much more better thing. So yes, I'll be concentrating more on practical stuff, as I said you. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to not just understand theoretically, and you'll morely concentrating on practical stuff. What is a procedure? Like instance, as I said, if you know the procedure, okay, then you can do anything, no matter any language that you have or any tool that you are working with. Okay, you can work and you can improvise it. Okay, so yes, we will be learning that procedure, okay, and more of practical stuff, so that it will be a good improvisation for you guys. Okay, now yeah, more of I'll be concentrating, and this is how it would be. And one more thing I would like to think, like you must be thinking like, Naveen, how are you going to deliver us this course content and stuff? Okay, so firstly I will be delivering you more of like a application, Okay, application nothing but we will be concentrating on UI and UX. Okay, UI means user interface, UX means user experience. So we will be learning about the layouts, about the widgets, and how to place them, where to place them, how to place them. Okay, and all these things we will be learning on. Okay, now nextly we will also be concentrating on application framework. Okay, we will also be concentrating on application framework where you basically deal with different types of manager. Like for suppose if you would like to track a location, then you would require a location manager. If you would like to do some activity stuff related many things in depth, then you would require activity manager. So there are different types of manager that we will be working with. Okay. Now, after application framework, we have different types of libraries. Okay, and runtime libraries and DVM. Okay, so we will try to understand these things. Okay, what are the libraries, what are runtime libraries, and what is DVM? I hope you must be knowing what is DVM. That is Dalvik Virtual Machine. It's a virtual device. We will go in depth about these topics later on. Okay, next we will also be working with a different structure that would be a Linux platform. Okay, Linux, where you must be thinking, yes, no boss, I won't be working on Linux or any stuff. This is all about Linux where you work with the drivers. Okay, like if you want to use a camera, you would require a camera permission or a driver stuff, and Bluetooth, and there are different scenes that we will be going through. Okay, like tracking locations and might be many different things. Okay, so few sensor stuff as well. So yes, we would like to understand them and we would like to implement them. So this would be my way of deliverable for you. So firstly, I'll make you familiar with the Android Studio, the widgets and stuff. Then I'll make you familiar with the framework, then the libraries, and finally more of advanced. So that means you can say, so it's a level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. So we'll be going step by step. Okay, so that you will learn from a basic and then you will also be a professional coding standard. Okay, any questions, guys?
No, thank you.
Hope it is clear. Okay, and I have tried to give you more of simpler way of presentation. Okay, so that even you can keep these things in your mind. Okay, how it will work and what you need to be and what you have to be very precise. Okay, yes. So let's start some session and let's see what we got. What do we have in history of Android and what are the different versions exactly? Okay, and how do you basically deal with all those things? Okay, we have our material. In that one, okay, we will be learning few things about the history of Android and how it basically came up and what is importance of it. Okay, before also that, okay, I would like to also be working with one more thing so that you'll get a reason why you should be working on Android and what is the importance of it. Just a moment. May I know what is the latest version of Android? Yes, guys. Anyone? What is the latest version of Android? No one knows it?
Yes, and after that, now got Android 7.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't understood what you said.
Hello.
Yeah, Ajit. Yeah, Ronnie, sorry.
It's Android 7 Nougat.
Now good. And what do you say, Ajit? Which one is the latest update?
That is the one.
That's the one. Okay. Kindly open your Android Studio and go to SDK Manager if you know it. Okay, there you'll find the latest version as Android version 8. Okay, it came few days back only. Okay, so yes, uh, I would like to just say as be updated on things. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
We will learn those things. Don't worry in depth. Now, yes, who is a better competitor for Android in the market? First question.
iOS.
iOS. Okay, so I have iOS. Now, what sort of applications do we have in market of iOS?
Almost every type of application is available. I mean, whatever we design in Android, the same thing is available in iOS as well.
Are you sure about it?
Uh, I think 70 to 80% yes, not 100%.
hmm Let me see. How much is it right or wrong? What do you say, Roni? Is it right or wrong?
Uh, Means we can develop the same applications for iOS, but the thing is that whatever is available for Android, the same percentage is not available for iOS because of their some policy and some
hmm
other stuff. I don't know exactly, but the number is not same. Maybe it is something around 40 to 50%.
I can say as we have iPhone development, iPad, okay, iTV we
Mm-hmm.
have, okay, iWare we have, okay, and what else? Am I missing anything? Mac, laptops and desktops,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
okay, right? What else do we have?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So
Yes.
now let's see about Android. What is the status about Android? Okay, why you should be going with Android? Am I right or wrong? Okay, what is the importance about it and okay, how it basically works with it. So I'll say as Android now. Okay, now can we notify a few things about Android? Now, if I say, okay, now I can develop applications based on mobile phones, right? We also develop applications on tablets. Okay, we also develop applications or we have Android in TV. Okay, we have Android in gaming sector. Okay, we have Android in wear, that is a watch. Okay, we also have Android in space.
Mm.
Okay, now we also have Android in glass. Okay, we also have Android in army. We also have Android in embedded system. Okay, we also have Android in education system. Okay, we also have Android in auto, that's in automobiles, such as car. Okay, you must have
Yeah.
seen in cars, right? So we also have
Yeah.
Android over there. In every individual car that you see in the market is using Android, to be very precise. And not just it, we also have Android uh, in gaming. We have in cameras. Okay, now we also have Android. Can you tell me please if I'm missing anything? Okay, so these are a few things if I notice. If I There are also many more other things where Android is getting used, okay, regularly. Now if I say, boss, why am I delivering you this point? Okay, I'm giving you a reason why you should be getting into Android. Okay, now as you start your career by learning mobile phone and tab development, okay, or any point of view you say, okay, no matter from which field you are, what interest you carry, you can shift to the particular field, okay, based on your interest. Okay, not just that, if you see very precisely, this is a healthy competitor, okay, that's iOS development. Okay, so basically what is happening over here is this iOS development got from, look, I'm not degrading any technology, or I'm not going more of offensive or something you can say. I'm just trying to highlight over here few things, okay, in a very precise way. Now if I say very precisely, okay, 80% or more than 80% of the market is acquired by Android. Very precisely, more than 80% of the market is acquired by Android. Wherever you see, wherever you go right now, okay, no matter in any house or any space station or any airport or wherever you go, you will find only Android. Okay, the reason it's very easy, okay, not just that, it has got lot of different functionalities as well. Okay, you must have seen, okay, even 12 years old kid has developed his own application. The reason why he was able to do it, okay, the reason, because it's that simple to work with. Now first, suppose if I ask you, like, if you ask me, I mean, what is my career in Android? Okay, okay, yes, you have a healthy career in Android. Okay, now if I say job point of view, okay, in future, now every client and every other company, okay, is hiring developers, okay, who are known on, or you can say working on Android. Okay, in, I can say as 2018, 2019, 2020, okay, and above, okay, we will have more of job openings or vacancies on Android only, or mobile development you can say so. Okay, because no one is using for now like desktops or any other stuff. They are using apps, okay, they are working on things that are very simple and very easy. Everyone wants everything in their pocket. Okay, like first, suppose you must have seen in most of the times we have CCTV cameras. Am I right? So these CCTV cameras we used to control, or we used to monitor from our TVs, or you can say desktops. Okay, but now we have mobile apps. So no matter where you are in the world, you can see what is happening, okay, at your place or in your office, or no matter where you are. Okay, that is the main point. Okay, that everyone need to go with. Okay, so yes, there's a lot of scope. This was just a sample example that I've gave you. Okay, now there are a few more other things, okay, which are quite so relative, okay, to this Android. Now first, suppose if you start your career, because currently we'll be working on mobile and tabs, okay, then later on, okay, because everyone currently are using more of this one, and nextly we will also be, you can work more of your career towards the Android, where that's a watch development. Okay, now in-house, yes, it's TV, which is very mandatory. Okay, nowadays like everyone is using a smart TV and stuff. So you can also work on this platform. If you are more of interested in gaming sector, boss, you can also develop your own games. Okay, a lightweighted game or a graphical games or whatever you require. Okay, based on stuff. Now, if you are more of interested to more of nanotechnology kind of stuff, okay, then you can also go with glass development. Okay, so you must be thinking, Naveen, is there any change in coding standard of all the other things? No boss, the coding standard will be same. Okay, the coding standard will be same. There won't be any change. So the shifting between different technologies or different uh, things can be done very easily. Now, if you say no, Naveen, I would like to deliver something more in automobiles. Okay, then you can start your career over there as well. Okay, it's a never-ending process. Okay, to be very precise. Okay, like you can say 1 year if you work over here, and then you work also on also tab as well on 2 years, you can say so. Okay, after that you say as no, I would like to work on Android Wear. Okay, and I want to improvise myself. So you one year you can also work on that platform as well. Okay, on nano stuff as well you can work. So there are many different multiple options that you can go through and you can work on. Okay, and I feel that this is a very good opportunity and very good time. Now, why I say as very good time to shift to Android? Okay, may I know why? Why am I saying this word? The reason why is very simple. It's not a complicated answer for that. Okay, initially we had Java in the market. Okay, Java was from a starting. So everyone or every company was asking what, how many years of experience do you have working with Android using Java language? So many of the developers have experience, many don't have experience. So they lose the opportunity of getting a job. But now we have a new language, that's a Kotlin. Now it has been hardly a month this language is out in the market. Now, if you shift or you start your career by working on this Kotlin, what will happen is if you go to any interview, will they be able to ask you how many years of experience you have? No, boss, they won't ask you. Okay, they will get feel like okay, this is something good. Okay, this guy at least knows a new language which is already there, which has been just a month, and he can do the coding stuff. Okay, and that's what we require. Okay, that's the reason I say this is a very good time to shift into Android, not just shifting into Android, okay, working on the respective languages, that's a Kotlin and Java. Okay, so you can say as whenever you go in the interview, you can say as boss, I know Java, followed by that, I also know Kotlin. Okay, so that's a add-on. Okay, and there is a lot of opportunity or the priority of getting selected will be more for you. Okay, in a very simple way. So I hope now we are clear with the point, okay, why we should be learning and why we should be getting into Android. Am I clear, guys? So yes, we will wrap up for now. Okay, this is what I would say as this would be enough for the day. Okay, where we would go with few of the basic drill about Android, why it is important and stuff. Okay, and in next session I'll catch you up, okay, where we will be working on things, okay, where you get improvised more of related to the features and more of related to history of Android, okay, how it came up and what is the importance of it and how to get a control on Android, okay, and step by step. I don't want to rush, guys, to be very precise. I want to make things simple and clear for you so that you understand them and you can implement them in that ease only. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll proceed further. Okay, I'll catch you up in the sessions. Okay.